Right, well, hello everybody. Hopefully this is all working all right and we are live. I'm just going to check out on here and make sure this is all working all right because Dean isn't here today. So let me just quickly check this. I see a live red box, so hopefully we are live. And hopefully the sound is on, and boom, yes, we are live. Right, okay, so yeah, Dean is not here today. Dean is unfortunately not well. He's at home sick and probably watching, so if you're watching, Dean, hello mate. So Mila's still away on holiday. Mel's working from home today, so it's just me and Jason in the shop all day, so things have been hectic, but we are hopefully working all right. I'm just double checking this is definitely on because the last few times the sound hasn't worked. Can you hear me all right, guys? So please tell me the microphone is still working all right. We do probably need a new microphone. So, oh yeah, well, get well soon, Dean. So thank you, Ottar. Hello, mate. And that means the sound's working okay. Right, so fantastic. We've got a few customers in the shop. So Jason's just dealing with the customers. Once they're all sorted, then Jason will be joining me. And we've got a few things to talk about. We didn't have as much prep time to get ready for today because we've been so busy, because Dean's sitting in bed playing PlayStation. But we do have a few things. A few of you guys have asked questions as well. While you're here, Jono, do you want to say hello?
If I may.
One of our customers, Jono, is in the shop. Say hello, Jono.
What an honour, thank you.
Right,
hello,
Jono,
folks.
you're on today. Jono's doing the live video. It's up to you, and
yes.
go and talk about that stuff over there, Jono.
I'm an absolute
right,
natural, yes. Okay, shall I do a dance?
Yeah, do whatever you want, Johnny. You're live. That's it. You're taking over the video.
Oh, so, thank you, Jason. Thank you.
Talk about that bag for 1 minute. There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
It's a plastic bag.
I'll get out. What have you bought today, John?
Just some boring stuff, some magnets. Yes, but there's no better place to get them.
Magnets.
Well, Dave, let me get out of your hair. Oh, sorry.
I'm very touchy about my hair. You know, every time I got a trick wrong, I pulled one of them out, and now look at me, hey? Right, okay, so, and Jason is here!
Hi, hello everyone.
Wave to everyone, Jason, say hello!
I've already waved.
Right, okay, right, so what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about a few things. Oh, first of all, we do have a few questions that a few customers have asked just before we went live, so do you want to go through a few of those?
Yeah,
so,
we did.
Scroll down a bit and have a look.
Yeah.
So, Dean is in a pub guy, yeah, probably is, Neil, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Miles Thornton. Thanks to the photograph, I think I've worked it out, but it was a little bit difficult to try and interpret that. But there we go. So right. So
let's cover the sponges first.
Okay.
So Wayne said.
Wayne McEwen says.
Yeah, we did sponge pumpkins in the past. Anything new in the pipeline?
Right. So the sponge pumpkins, that's not a product we sell. We have loads in stock and we'll just sell them. So they are made by Mila. If you don't know Mila, she's the one that packs up your orders. She's on holiday at the moment, and she custom makes sponges. Now she's really good at it. We started with the sponge tomatoes that I was making. She took over, found she's got an amazing natural talent for making anything from sponge. So we'll take a load of sponge balls, glue them together and sit there for hours and hours and hours and carve things. If you go to Facebook and check out Mila's Custom Sponge Creations, so that's Mila, M-I-L-A, Custom Sponge Creations. Now, I wanted Mila to have her own little sideline business, something to do for herself, so it's separate to PropDog. Although she makes them and works here, I let her make those on her own time. So contact her directly via Facebook, drop her a message, check out all the amazing things she's created, and she'll custom make whatever you want. The sponge pumpkins were just like that. It was something we made for some customers. She made a couple of extra ones which we had in the shop we were going to sell, but once they're gone we didn't get her to make any more, so just go to her and sort that out. So there we are, that one's done. Next.
Cool. Can we please show the semicircular pads?
Oh yes, we've got those ready. So who's that for?
That is for Stuart Bresnan.
Stuart, okay, hello Stuart. Right, so there are two sizes as you've seen, the small and the rather large, so there is a big difference on it. Which is in the price. Now these are they're not our own PropDog ones, there's are Ronco ones, so they are flexible. They have cardboard on the back, which means I can't really open them. You know, we haven't got any open ones, so you can't really see how flexible they are, but they're a thin foam of about 9 or 10 mil and a very thin layer of velvet over the top. They do work well for free shell games, but one of the problems you may have, especially if you're using plastic ones, is sometimes where they've injection molded, you get a tiny little bit of flashing or something on the bottom. Imagine like a tiny sharp bit on the bottom, and as you're going back and forward, moving them back and forward, they'll catch on there, almost like when you've got a woolly jumper and you catch a thread and pull a thread. So that's one of the problems you can have with them. So get your 3 shell and just give it a little minor sand down, some really light sandpaper, something like 2000 grit, and just give them a quick go over, or just use your nail or something, but just make sure there's no bitty bits sticking out, sharp bits sticking out. Yeah, these come in green, red, and that's a different kind of red, and whatever else we've got on the website. If, however, you're feeling plush and you want something a little bit more stylish, we do the PropDog ones, of course, which are the hardback ones like this. And they have leather on one side, velvet or suede in the other. We can do custom printing. We can do any shape you want. We can do a half moon shape to whatever dimensions you want. We can do a star shape, triangle shape, anything you want. Put a hole in the middle, whatever you want. So there we go. That is the close-up pads covered. Right, okay, next question.
On the topic of that, sorry,
yeah.
I was doing pea and shell on your pad yesterday, because Dean had never seen it, believe it or not. And
He's seen me do the little free Poo Monty, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's never seen it. So it's got just enough give these to make it really nice and smooth. You can't see any kink in anything. It's brilliant, really good.
Yeah.
If you are doing pea and shell, it's my favourite thing. I've got nearly everything on it. School for Scoundrels, shells and peas are
You do know about
lovely.
3 Poo Monty, don't you?
I do know about 3 Poo Monty.
3 Poo Monty for kids, because you obviously are kids
Yeah,
expert,
not close-up kids. But yeah, brilliant. Anyway,
right,
Matt's
free
great.
shell game, by the way, with the pads, unlike where Quinn stuff and you might want extra padding, I think free shell game works slightly better with less padding, but I'm not an expert. I've only played around with it about 10 years ago, so if anyone who is watching has advice on free shell game, if they perform it, maybe you can put a little comment up about pad preferences or any little tips you may have.
Cool.
There we go. Next.
Wonderful. Do we have, not product related, this is Ottar, sorry, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on how many routines on the Magic market claim to be workers, but the prop supplied do not hold up to pro work at all. How long have you got?
He's got more there. Since the construction of Magic props
Oh,
are
crikey.
so time consuming and thus expensive, it is really a winning move for producers to skimp on the materials used. I realise the irony of asking you guys this question, since you seem to be some of the most quality-minded dealers on the scene. Thank you, Ottar, who is our resident Swedish pyromaniac. Right, so, no, he is.
I know.
Did you see the video with the deck bomb?
Yeah,
brilliant.
it's brilliant.
Excellent. Right, so, yeah, as you know, dealers out there, manufacturers, sans mines, for example, like to overhype their products and do anything they can to sell it to you with no respect for you, with no common decency, with no thought, and they just will try and rip you off, as far as I'm concerned. So they will put any old crap on the box to make you buy it, and one of the favourite things to do is say, it's a worker. But half those guys have probably never been proper workers in their lives, and a lot of manufacturers probably haven't been proper workers in their life. So what is a worker, though? I mean, a worker is a good quality commercial trick that is fairly quick and easy to reset. It's small enough to carry around in your pockets and get good reactions, whether it's you're performing it to a 12-year-old or a 112-year-old. In my eyes, that's what makes a good working trick. Commercially viable, something that doesn't cost a fortune to keep doing, well,
good for pocket management, all that
yeah,
stuff.
pocket management, all that kind
Nice
of
and
stuff.
easy.
And not every trick comes into that. I mean, some tricks are on the border, some tricks aren't workers by that description, but can be workers, so it's a bit difficult. But yeah, in general, watch a lot of trailers, wait for some reviews to come out, and then find out, and that's the way it should be. There's too much pre-sale these days. Everything wants to be on pre-sale, and in my eyes, the only reason it's on pre-sale is because it's so shit, they want to get loads of them sold before the reviews come out. Otherwise, release it to the market, let some people buy it, let them review it, and if it's any good, great. It just stops all this crap coming out, which we have to fight against as much as you guys. We don't know what we're buying half the time either. And in terms of quality, yeah, exactly that, Ottar. People will just make the cheapest version possible. For example, we're just talking, in fact, we got the customer still in here now, who's just bought the box, was the gift.
Oh, the gift.
Angelo's amazing, the gift. Great trick, but one, they've really skimped on the thumbs up move that comes with it, which is cheap, and straight away you want to replace that with a decent quality vernier one. And the magnets as well. There's no reason not to have a larger magnet in it. They give you the smallest possible magnet, which just about opens the box if you hold it in the right spot. But if you've got a much bigger magnet, say double the size of the magnet, it works way better, way better. So we give free magnets to people who buy it anyway, because that's a common decent thing to do that people want to skimp on. So yeah, they will always buy the cheapest, nastiest stuff, and quite often you can just buy a little something extra yourself to make that trick better. Sorry, I waffle. This is a subject very close to my heart, Otto. But anyway, right, okay. So, and we were talking about also silk thread gimmicks. We'll start talking about products soon, guys. We're just getting through some of the questions, and hopefully it won't be a long one. Right. So, what was the question about?
Just really, can you tell us a bit about your silk to egg gimmicks?
Yes.
Talking about silk to egg gimmicks and how to perform it with your gimmick stickers.
Right, okay, so silk to egg gimmick, we use real eggs, hence the word silk to real egg. A few people have tried to copy them and aren't quite as good as ours. We're not the first ones to do it. The Stodar eggs were the very first ones. I don't know who made them, but I presume maybe someone called Stodar. I don't know, that's probably before my time. We spend a lot of time to make these just right. The knockoffs, the Chinese version, who even copied our label, and some other people who started selling them through Murphy's, they don't take the time to remove the dermis layers from an egg. When you crack an egg, there are 2 dermis layers in there, little skins inside, and if you remove those, the resin we put inside to harden it up will seep into those pores that the dermis layer was covering it, and that will fuse the eggshell itself with the resin, make it incredibly strong. Some of the cheap ones, if you tap it like that, the eggshell will break away and just leave the dermis layer with resin inside. So they're very, very strong. They fit ideally in 18-inch silk, although one of the better routines out there, Lance Burton. Lance uses, and Jamie as well. Jamie asked permission to do Lance's routine, and Lance gave a brilliant tip to Jamie, which I'm passing on to you now, is to use a silk cut in half. Not a diamond-shaped silk, but get yourself an 18 or 24-inch silk, and cut, and probably a 24 would be better, and cut it right down the middle, so you have 2, not diamond shaped, but one kind of straight edge and like that. So it's kind of triangular, but not diamond shaped. And that way it goes in a lot quicker, a lot easier. It looks better when you take it out, and it's easier to palm off for the routine. So that's a little tip. Just get somebody to hem it for you. My pet hate with this has always been, you do the routine and you show the completed egg, and you've got a little red sticker on it, and you say, hey look, you see that? See the hole with the silk in it? Well, I'm going to peel that hole off, but it doesn't really look like a hole with a silk sticking out of it. It just looks like a sticker on the egg. So the moment you've shown that, the game's given away, and they can probably see that it's not the same egg before you do the peel. The moment of magic is when you peel the hole off, and you don't get that if you've got a sticker on it. So I come up with the idea of what you call a silky sticker. And Mel, my prop maker downstairs, she spends a lot of time making all these. I used to make them originally, but Mel's now taken over because it's a horrible job. And the idea is you've got a little bit. In fact, I'm going to come close to the camera for this. Yep. We don't have a cameraman today to bring the camera in close, so this is what it looks like. And you have a little sticky thing on the back there. And Jason, when it's synced up, can you make sure that I'm zoomed in enough and we're okay and you can see it? If you can't see it, let me know. Yeah. So you peel this little thing off there, you stick your little...
Our video isn't actually playing, do I need to hit play? Our video isn't actually playing.
Oh, can you not see it? Yeah, press play then, it should be right, yeah. It should be live.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, hang on, can you... just refresh the whole thing.
Refresh the page?
Oh, there we are, no, so it's done. It's done.
Hey!
Yay! Well, Jason can now see me. There we go. So you peel it off, you stick it on like that, and then that is what you see. So when you turn it around, it looks like there's a silk sticking out. In fact, if you hold that for a second, Jason, I'm going to show you what it looks like with a real one, and you can see that all of a sudden you have this wonderful effect that really looks like a silk is sticking out.
What size silk is that, Dave? This
is an 18. So as I was saying earlier, the 18s work best for it. So there we are. There's a double bit sticking out there, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, real one, fake one. Okay, so they look identical, and you've got that beautiful moment then where you simply peel off the hole, and then you can crack the egg open. Now, after a while, that's going to lose stickiness. Okay, so what you do is this has got Velcro on it, so you just peel off. I'll take it off there to do it. You just peel off your little sticky bit. Okay, and you put another one on that you get all the spares within the pack. You put that one on there, and then you can just keep using them. And eventually, when you've used up all the ones you've got in your little thing that come with it, we do sell little spares packs of just the sticky things themselves for a couple of pounds as well. So that is the silk to egg silky stickers. Silky stickers. And yeah, any more questions, just give us a shout on here, or if you don't see it till later, drop us an email and we will help you out with any more questions you may have. Okay, have we done with all the pre-show questions, Jason?
I think so, yes.
Yay! Okay.
Darren Hillier just mentioned what was the 3-shell game we were talking about. The one that I like best, Phil Cass's one's great. My go-to is always Whit Hayden, Pop Hayden as he's known, Chef Anton and the School for Scoundrels. We've got lots of stuff on our website.
I like this. I think for a family audience, especially for children, this is great. 3 Pooh Monty. If you watch the trailer, you've got all the little jokes there. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but yeah.
Should we get it off the sticks? Do you want to come in close?
No, it's fine. No, you can just see they're basically little poo emojis, and in it you get a fly, a pea, and a bit of sweet corn. So you've got loads of gags there. The kids are going to love that. They all like the emojis, and it's just another version of the 3-shell game, which is kind of more family orientated. So I like that one. I like them all. There we go.
Which one's it under? Number 2.
Ah, yeah. You see, there's your gag straight away. Yeah.
Here a week.
You get a P as well.
You get a P as well. Very good. Yeah.
There we go. Right, okay, let's answer some questions first of all. So as always, guys, we are here for you. Any questions you may have, just let us know. We'll open products for you, show you around the shop, do whatever we can just to impress you, really, and let's just hang out and have a good time together.
Video and sound are okay today, which is nice.
Yay! Makes a change. Any questions?
Okay,
well, no questions coming in so far. There's 24 comments. Have you read all the comments?
Are the silk stickers intended to be multi-use?
Multi-use, yeah.
The actual silky bit itself is, isn't
it? Use it. You can use it like 40, 50, 60 times before it becomes less sticky. I mean, you don't want it too sticky when you start off with anyway, so I quite often detack it a little bit. Yeah, once you've used it 20, 30, 40 times, or whatever it is, just replace it and off you go again. So there we go.
Comments here, yeah.
So yeah, trying to bring up all the questions in one go. It's not coming up in one go. Why not? I think we have to click on this. So Dean, we need you, mate. We need you. Oh, here we go. Now they should all come up over here. There you go.
Oh, that's exciting.
Right, now we can go back. So 2 seconds, guys. We're just going to go through the questions, make sure we've not missed any. If we do miss any of your questions, as I'm always saying, just ask them again. Sometimes we may miss. So hello, Kevin Grooms. Hello, Peter Burkett. Idea, Omni Sponge Ball.
Mila can do one for you now.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Neil, you make the prototype and then we'll make the rest. Peter Burkett agreed 100%. I don't know what on, but I'm sure
I think it was your chat about the workers.
Oh, right, okay, that's cool. Word well said. Yeah, thank you, Otto. Right, Free Phoenix, Andrew Max Phoenix. Yo, guys, hello, mate. Simon Hughes, there's Silk to Egg. Give them some perfect stickers of attack. Thank you. I've actually got a trailer somewhere, a video I made of my friend's dog. We put a bit of meat inside one of them and gave it to the dog to test to see how long it would take to get in. There's a video online somewhere, just search PropDog Egg or Dog Egg Magic, something like that, you'll find it. It's one of the older PropDog channels. And yeah, it lasted about 5 or 6 minutes before the dog actually broke the shell. We've also got a video somewhere of us throwing one down the stairs here, so they do last. And some of the guys in Covent Garden have been using them out there on the streets for years, being dropped by all kinds of lay people. So, right, okay. How much is the brick of blue bikes? Hello, David. You haven't been in for a while. We don't sell them as bricks anymore. We don't get them from the usual supplier. We get them from Fornier in Portugal, shipped in now. So they're no longer a brick. So we just sell them individually. So and we can't really do a discount for bricks, unfortunately. So there we go. Right. Can I roll up the? No, Stuart. I can't roll up those pads. They're not rollable, unfortunately. They are. There's a foam backing on it. If you roll it, it's going to trash the foam. It's meant to be kept hard. I mean, we do the roll-up ones here, which you can roll up. We can make again a custom roll-up one for you in any shape, and those are perfect for 3-shell games as well. So there we go. Michael Cooley, I'm still waiting for my order to Cyprus. Still waiting, Michael. Wow. When I spoke to you on the phone the other day, I presumed you were in the UK. I apologise. I didn't realise you were out there. You should have got it by now, but once it's left here, it's out of our hands. The tracking, unfortunately, just says it's left Heathrow. We can't track it anymore after that. And if we send it to you, almost guaranteed it's going to arrive the same or next day. So it just takes a little bit longer sometimes, Michael. I mean, if it's stopped by customs and they want to have a quick peek inside of it. It gets put to the side, and when someone's free, they look inside of it. Occasionally happens, but we do apologise. But there's nothing else we can do, unfortunately. Right, have you done Polaroid? Did I miss it? Yeah, we did Polaroid last week, Tan. We've got more in stock for anyone who's interested in it. So watched last Friday's live video. We did last Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last Friday we did it. So it's about 2 videos down on our Facebook page. Have a look then. We really liked it. Really good. Very good. So there we go. Max Gibson. Oh, thank you very much, Max. Very, very chuffed. Right, let's get on with something. Let's. Do you want to see a trick, Jason?
I'd love to.
Going to bring back an old favourite here. A bit of dental dam and a couple of coins. Jason, I have a 2p and a 10p on there.
Yeah.
Name a coin.
10p, please.
10p.
Yeah.
Watch this. You take the 2p.
Yep.
I'm going to do something with the 10p. Are you ready? Here we go. Watch. Ta-da! In the glass. Isn't that amazing? Do you know how I did it?
Yeah.
How?
There's a hole in the top. Even I can see that.
Right. Okay. Right. Let's do something else then.
What are we doing? Cakes and adders.
I do love that trick. The proper version. There we go.
He showed me the proper version earlier in the week, and I had no idea. It's brilliant.
Right. Okay.
Talk about this?
Yeah. So Jason's going to take over this one. Cakes and adders. Cakes and adders. From Practical. Oh no, World Magic Shop. World Magic Shop.
Gary Dunn and who is it? Tricky Ricky.
Oh right, okay, right. So
great
Practical Magic make it, or do they?
It's Gary's Effect. It's now through Practical Magic,
Right,
but
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know logistics.
Practical Magic, Cakes and Adders, and I don't know anything about kids magic, so I'm going to hand you over to our resident kid magician, Jason Noble.
Hello. Right. So you'll have to regress back to childhood for me. For some of you, that will be easy.
Are you ticklish?
Sorry.
You ticklish?
Why?
Can you do this while I tickle you? The whole thing, would that be a challenge?
What is happening here?
No, I just thought it'd be really funny.
I was expecting a confetti
well,
cannon
I haven't played any jokes on you yet. And
I mean, you hit me in the head with a card.
Didn't as it wasn't a joke though. I didn't really have a chance to set up any kind of abuse for you today, so I just thought maybe I can do tickle you for the whole time.
Not ticklish.
Sorry. Funny.
No.
Would have been a good challenge. There you go. Go for it.
Yeah, kids magic, brilliant. This is my go-to, one of my go-to things for my show. Every time there's a birthday, sometimes even if it's not someone's birthday, because I just talk about when I was young, and I had a magician. I really did. I had a magician come to my 5th birthday party, and my mum made me a chocolate cake. 3 layers of cake, raspberry icing. Aha, it was amazing. And when I was 5, I had those things that you stick in the top, Dave. They're made of wax. You set fire to them. Candles, fantastic candles. And when I was 5, I bet you can't tell me, Dave, how many candles were on my cake.
5?
Correct. Yes. I've got pictures of the candles here. We've got candle number 1. Candle number 2. I'm going to speed this up for you because obviously you're not children. Candle number 3, candle number 4, and candle number 5. Okay, it's very, very important that you remember. What? Oh my goodness me! Sorry. What? No snakes. No. Okay, we'll take the snake. We'll get rid of the snake. No, stay there. Okay. At this point, the kids are going bananas. When I was 4, I had 4 candles. Handles for forks. And this time I really did. 1, 2.
Can I go toilet?
No. 3 and 4. Okay, it's very, very important that you remember 4. Oh my goodness me, it's back again. And the kids are going bananas. Happens again. 3 candles. 1 candle. 2 candle.
I'm watching.
It's a snake, Jono! It's a snake, for goodness sake! We'll take the snake. Sorry about that. I hate snakes. We'll take the snake. We'll put that there. Now, when I was 2, what are these?
Horns?
No, fingers, you idiot. Come on. Right, 2. 1 candle and 2 candles. Okay, very, very important. No, that's a candle, Dave, that one. That's a snake again! Oh, dear me. Right, okay. Now, when I was 1, remember my mum, she made me that chocolate cake, raspberry icing, 3 layers of cake. And how many candles?
1?
Correct. 1 candle, everybody. 1
That's
candle.
Not a candle.
No, it's not a snake.
That's not a candle.
No, it's not a snake.
It's not a candle.
All right, because at this point they're yelling snake. Okay, they're yelling snake, and they're not. They're yelling cake, and I think they're yelling snake. It's not a snake.
Cake.
Oh, that's the cake my mum made with the chocolate, the raspberry icing, 3 layers of cake. What's missing from the top, boys and girls? Candles, and then you go straight into, if you want to, a brilliant like snake can routine with candles. It's brilliant, great trick, really good.
That's why I don't do kids magic. I haven't got the energy to do that.
Oh, I'm knackered.
I know.
Is it home time?
Oh,
but it's honestly, it's one of the best things I've seen recently. It's not actually that new, but we've just managed to get it in because Gary's a legend. And we have them in parlour and poker for the close-ups.
Boom!
How cool is that?
Right, there we go. So for you kids entertainers out there, if you haven't seen it, there you go. So, oh, hello Dean Jorgensen. Hello Jake, Chris, Rob, Rick, Ricky Mark, and Craig West. Hello guys. So, okay, let's talk about something else, not so kiddie-ish. Right, so Dean, sitting at home with your little...
Pint.
Yeah, probably a pint. I was going to say little lemon sip or whatever you're drinking, but anyway. So, yeah, I discussed with Dean that we can't keep talking about good stuff on the reviews. We have to review something that's not so good. But, see, the problem is we tend to kind of weed stuff out before it comes to us. So, ideally, we don't want anything crap in the shop. But then that doesn't make for very good reviews. So I said to Dean, get some crap in. Simple as that. Get some crap in and we'll talk about it. And one of the things Dean looked at and got in was Light by Michael Chatelain, because we thought, oh, that's crap. But you know what? It's not that bad. No, I hate to say it. It's, I mean, the gimmick inside, by the way, so I'll explain what it is first. So, you can use it as a multi-purpose tool, but imagine the spectators, you force a card on them, and then you're going to go through the cards one at a time, hold them over a light bulb, and at some point the light bulb will light up. And you show it's their card and you go down and keep going on. I mean, the trick itself as that is really boring, just doing that as a trick. It isn't that great, but I mean, what you get with it is a bulb, which is a completely regular bulb, and you get something else inside, which you may sort of guess what it might be. And it does allow you to set off the light bulb, or apparently make it look like you're setting off the light bulb, which you've got to do fairly quick as a flash, because if you hold it on too long, you'll see it's not actually coming from the light bulb. But do you know what? It's not that bad. It's some nice handlings in it. If you watch the trailer, that means you can kind of show your hands empty quite a bit of the time. And I think anyone with a bit of common sense can come up with some nice routines for it. So, yeah, the routine on the trailer... and not great, but you know what, it's not as bad as I thought. It's a really bright light. I mean, really bright light. You can kind of see how much light's coming from that, and yeah, it has some potential, depending on the price. Actually, I didn't look at the price. If it's a reasonable price, it's all right. If it's expensive, then forget it. Right, so there's that. What else? Oh yeah, so another thing Dean got in, because we thought it may be crap, or we certainly looked at it and went, hang on a minute, what's this? Oh, a couple of Sharpies, different stages of being twisted, and we thought, well, that's pretty crap. And then I looked at it, a sleeving system. It's not actually about the Sharpies, it's about the sleeving system, which I haven't had a chance to look at yet, because it's, well, we've just been busy today, only came in yesterday. So you get 3 Sharpies with it, but it's not about the Sharpies, it's about the sleeving videos, sleeving tuition on it. That's just something they throw in as a little extra. So as soon as I find out a bit more about it, we'll review that in a bit more depth. But at the moment, just wanted to tell you that we've got it in. And if you like sleeving, want to learn sleeving, this could be a really good thing to look at. It's certainly raved about a lot on the trailer. If you look at the trailer, there's a few big names saying how wonderful it is. So yeah, worth looking into. There we go. Right, any questions, guys? Anything coming up? Good routines on the SSS very bad trailer once again. What's that for, Dean? Is that for the for sleeving system, is it, or is that for the light? So Twixter Encore, yeah, Twixter. Yeah, say no more. The trailer's not the best. Light. Oh, I get it. Yeah, okay, got you, Dean. No problem. Right, so lots of new people joined. Ronnie, Chris, Frosty, James Hudson, Andy Hawks, Phil Lowe, and Lee Smith. Hello guys, welcome to the PropDog Live. You've missed the beginning, so you don't know. Dean's not here today. He's at home skiving with a pint, with his feet up watching movies, and just decided to watch the live from the trailer, from the pub tour. Both trailers were not very good. Yeah, trailers will crap on them. Right, so what else was in that we were looking at briefly? Oh, right, so I asked you to look into Juxtapad.
Yeah.
Right, so we're going to look into Juxtapad. That's only just come in. The problem was, as I said, it's just the 2 of us today, so we're really busy. So I thought I'll check out the trailer and see what I can learn about it before actually coming on. And it turns out the trailer's 45 minutes long. Yes, 45 minutes long trailer for Juxtapad. So I didn't watch all the way through it. I watched the first 2 or 3 minutes, and basically from watching the first part and playing with a gimmick, it is a way that you can have a post-it note, a genuine post-it note, and you can do a little move and just vanish whatever was on the post-it note without having anything in their hand. So imagine you've written something down and peeled it off and thrown it away, but you've not. You just kind of moved your hand over, a little bit of a, it's kind of well, the move I played around with very briefly was a bit like complete mind blank now. What's it called?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of a bit like one of those, but yeah, it does the job. It works all right. And again, we will look into it a bit more during the week when staff are back, and we'll let you know hopefully next Friday if it's any good, and maybe give you a demonstration of it. So, okay. Are we going to get Pro Marker by Gary James? Well, Dean, as you're watching, mate, are we going to get it in? I don't know. I don't know anything about it yet. If it's any good, we'll definitely try and get it in. If it's available to us, it may only be a release from somebody else.
Oh,
so I don't
Pro
know.
Marker, I think, is a bill to marker. It's a bit like Nick Einhorn's bill to.
Okay.
bill
What
to
about
marker.
like Bliss? Is it a bit like Bliss?
I'm not sure about Bliss.
This is Noel's amazing.
I think they reviewed it on
shop.
the old Wizard product review
last
week.
Right. Okay. Well, well, I don't know anything about it. We'll see if we can get it in. I'll get. In fact, Dean's watching, so Dean, get it in, and we'll check it out. Right, there we go. Right, okay, what's next? Ottar says, speaking of trailers, have you seen On Deck Bzenkaz? On
It's one of my favourites.
Get a stage name, Onka. Andre, have you seen this trailer for his new butterfly deck? It's hilarious and extremely well done. Now, I haven't seen it, Ottar, but again, Dean, at home, write that down, Dean, look into it, and we'll go from there.
Write that down.
Ryan, is C4 any good? Is it practical demonstration? Do we do C4? We've got it,
yeah.
We got it in last week.
Grab it?
I don't know anything about it. I said I spend most of my time working in the workshop, building everything that you guys buy. I leave it to Dean and Jason here to look in to see what's any good. But
C4. It's basically a colour-changing deck, as far as I'm aware.
A live unboxing, but we're not allowed to show you too much of anything. So
we've sold a couple,
nice
so
box,
a couple of you will have it, and
there you
could
go.
hopefully give some
yourself a
information.
nice little close-up pad with it. They give you a nice little close-up. You know, you can do a little ribbon spread on that. So there's your bonus straight away. That's your money's worth. My problem with these is it's all very nice, but once you've got it, you've opened it, you're going, okay, let's have a look at this. Don't need that anymore. Throw it away. Meanwhile, the price has gone up by £5 just for you to have nice packing. So there we go. Right, what is it?
Good question.
That's what the box is for, so dealers can look at it while you're not looking. Oh, okay. Right, yeah, I can't really do anything with this until we've had a good play around with it. It's definitely not something I can look at straight away without giving too much away. But yeah, nicely made gimmick.
Check out the trailer on the website. It was my first product I put up, so if it's rubbish,
right,
tell me.
Yeah, we will look into it again and get it back. Dean, you're going to have a busy week.
Trailer's good.
Start learning.
Trailer's good, but whether it's good because it's good or good
well,
because
I haven't seen the trailer though, so I can't comment on that.
No.
So okay, right, there you go.
Check it out.
Butterfly deck is incredible, Dean. Yes, it is. Hello, Richard Stadden. Right, okay, James Hudson. You can read those out.
Okay.
Get closer.
James Hudson, what was the trick you said you were not allowed to talk about the other week?
Oh, right, yeah.
Can we talk about it now?
Yeah, we did a live last week, I think, or the week before. We talked about it. So what it was a new release called Sunshine, which is basically, yeah, it's a flap card. It's a flap card, but it allows you to hold it in a slightly different way. And all the hype was, oh, it's amazing new tricks coming out, and you can't tell anyone about it until 8 PM on that Friday night, and it was just a flap card. And it's not that good. It's just a flap card. It's a flap card. It's a flap card, so why all the quiet hype? Anyway, there you go.
Can we show something that is good?
Go on.
Can we show Nothing 2.0?
Nothing 2.0 is brilliant. We talked about it before. We've done a live standalone video. Is this a demo one? Is it? Is it loaded up? Ready to go?
Dean has been demoing it this week. Yeah. So.
Dean, is this loaded up? This is great. We can talk to Dean while he's at home. There we go. Nothing 2.0 is probably the most insanely cool smoke device. That's it. It's tiny, really, really small. That's your remote control. all the smoke devices we've had at some point have broken and been sent back to us. I would say Vapor was 1 in 3 units were sent back to us. What was the other one that came out? The J Miranda watch one, that was breaking. Every single one of those broke. There were a couple of other ones that came out that they just kept breaking. The Lynx smoke watch, what a waste of money. But this one is just insanely good. So, oh, here we are. It is working. That's on remote control. An insane amount of smoke for this tiny little device.
Yeah, it's very good.
yeah, I can see that against my black shirt there.
Yeah, do you want to do it for a glass?
So yeah, let's fill up a glass. There you go.
It's brilliant. It really is good.
Yeah, so really, really good. We sold loads of these, probably about 50 or 60, and not one single return, not a single complaint from any of our customers either. So there you go. That is the Nothing 2.0, excellent little smoke device if you haven't seen it. And the best thing is, it's like half the price of Vapor. It is way, way cheaper and much better quality. So yeah, there's been a few different ones come out. There's that awful 3D printed one that came out for a while. That didn't last long, wonder why. There you go. So, and you do get some spare liquid with it, just a couple of drops of that and it's all you need. And you get charging cables and a little wrist strap so you can put it on your wrist. And that's the yeah, that's everything you get inside it. Nothing 2.0 by Bond Lee, and very, very good. There you go. Highly recommended.
Bond Lee's doing well, isn't he, recently? He's got some good stuff.
Bang, bang, bang. New product, new product, new product. He's a bit like us, really, but we don't bring out. Jono?
Yes, Dave.
What's with the little.
No, I'm just clearing my throat because of the smoke. So yeah, just get.
Well, we may not bring out as many products as they do, but when we do bring out products, we bring out quality products.
No, just still smoking.
Adrian Pritchard, I've got Nothing 2.0, and it's awesome indeed.
Thank you, Adrian. There you go.
Yeah.
Right, okay, and experience taking smoking devices on aeroplanes. They should be absolutely fine because you can take vape things on smoke planes. Just don't set it off.
Planes.
Yes, on
Aeroplanes.
Aeroplanes.
Smoke plane. New from PropDog.
What did you put in this, Jason? You can take them on aeroplanes, no problem at all, because you can take vaping stuff on them. Just don't use it on an aeroplane. Yeah, you'll have no problems at all. All it is a small heating coil. You can take lighters on an aeroplane, in theory, just put them in your pocket and I think you can.
No idea.
Put them in your hold, just in case. But anyway, yeah, you're fine on an aeroplane. Yeah. Any problems, tell them I said it was okay, and yeah, you'll be fine. I know all the pilots out there.
Just to confirm, you said put them in the hold, didn't you?
Lighters, yeah.
Right,
good.
good.
Put it in the hold. Oh, yeah, yeah.
You missed the D in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Put them in the hole.
Put them in the put them in your hole is what you said. That's what I just wanted to.
You can put them in my hole if you want, Jason.
This one,
there you go. You know me, I never speak clearly.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Dean, I miss you.
Yeah, come on, Dean. This has been a nightmare today. I've had to make 2 pads, 4 silk to gimmicks. Oh, right, okay. Eric, using a hydrostatic pint glass in my parlour show, and it's a real worker. Killing with it. Excellent. Thank you. Good stuff. Who are you killing with it? Will I get in trouble if you killed someone with it?
The glass won't break.
Right, lighters have to be on you, not in the hold. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Jamie. Right, okay, I don't smoke anymore, so I don't know. Right, you need to turn it off manually. Yeah, I did that. Don't worry, Dean. That's fine. Hello, Richard Studden. Hello, Javon. Can you show Nothing 2.0? Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, we'll caught up with the questions. Fantastic. Right, so, Jason.
Yeah.
Boom.
Presto. Presto, presto. Okay,
what do you need?
yeah.
What do you need? What do you need?
I need this little bag actually.
Okay.
Now I've not. Right. Bit of a caveat to this, I suppose. I've not used this at all. It came in yesterday, I think. It's great though. It's really good. It's been on the market for ages. It's one of those kids' props that I've thought about buying for the last few years, and never really found a use for it. But now I'm here. I've been asked to experiment with kids' things, and
excuse me.
I'll put it in the hole with the lighters. Dave, can you just check that bag for me, please? Now, this is not a change bag. This is a regular change bag. A regular bag. It's not a change bag. Nothing inside, okay? It's not one of the double-pocketed or anything like that. Do you know what's inside here?
Air?
I got that at a gig the other week, actually. Right.
Don't you hate people
what?
like me?
Yeah, just a bit. He was 5 though, so he flew further. What's inside the bag?
Nothing.
Nothing. There is actually an invisible handkerchief inside that bag. There is here. There is. Now, as you can see, it's on the end of the wand. How cool is that? So basically, not a routine. Now the routine that comes with this...
Yeah! Yeah!
The routine that comes with this, okay, I'm not a big fan of. Basically what the guy does is he goes onto the stage and he asks the child if they have a handkerchief in their pocket, to which the kid says no. So he puts the wand in their pocket, okay? I'm not doing it, no, because it's not loaded, but he puts the wand in their pocket and takes the wand out and then takes an invisible handkerchief from their hand and makes it appear with a special handkerchief appearing device. He then disappears said hanky, and the kid then reaches into their pocket and amazingly the hanky's in their pocket. It's really cool, it's a nice thing. Now, if you think outside the box, obviously here at PropDog we try not to give you routines because we want to be different and you want to be different. So, yeah, how cool is that? So lots of different ways you can make a silk appear or a prediction. Imagine a prediction in there. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't fit up the sleeve.
No, no. So that's the Presto wand. It's great. Can we talk about how it works?
Yeah.
It's basically just a spring inside. You can load it with anything. It fits quite big silks.
Can we load it with flash paper? Kaboom.
I mean, we could. And just by sliding your thumb up, the old whoop comes out. So, like Dave just did then, I was messing around the other day, working the other day, and I showed Dean and I said, look, nothing in my hand, nothing up my sleeve, all I do is tap with the wand and wow, nice trick.
Cool.
Yeah, great. Great utility device.
Put it in your close-up show now. There you go. Right, okay, so hello Graham Prigg, Paul Sunderland, Adam, Mike, loads of people this week, Chris, Kelly, hello, Jamie, haha, David's getting itchy with that. I am getting itchy, yeah. I like to try and liven up the shows a bit with something interesting, but we've just been so busy today without Dean and Mila, it's just been crazy, no time at all, so we got ready for the show in about 2 minutes, so there we go. Just grab the leather stuff, plonk it on there, and that's our working table. So, revealing tricks, Dean, yeah, but let's face it, only magicians are going to be watching this, no one else is going to watch it, and I'm sure lay people aren't going to sit through all my crap just to sit there and watch that, so there you go. Right, hello Scott, right, any more questions guys, so comment in with your questions, ask us whatever you want, ask us to see anything, we'll tell you what we can, obviously we can't tell you everything that we don't know about, but if we know about it we can talk about it, or we can unbox something and kind of talk about it, so yeah, we'll go from there. So, right. Amazing, still managing a live, just the two of you running the show today, yeah, and we still got customers in the shop, so we've got two guys just sitting here waiting for us like this. Come on, we want to pay for our stuff, so but thanks for waiting guys. I think they're just enjoying the show really, just getting if any of you guys want to come down and watch the live shows, by the way, you're always welcome to, just come on down 4 PM on a Friday and you can just sit on the live shows. And
that's an idea.
Yeah,
that's a good idea. Cool,
right, okay, so more questions, just switched on in time to see the wand, yay! You missed the best part. You really did. It was amazing. The Sean, what we did before was fantastic. So right, have we got anything else to talk about, or are we? What's time? We're almost ready to go. Another quarter of an hour. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. Oh, star bands. Anyone who does Stargazer out there and wants replacement bands, yellow bands. So yellow star-shaped bands. We'll be doing a review about Stargazer later because these are great for it. We get asked all the time if we can get star bands. So yeah, there's 1,000 star bands there. So they're in. We've got more of the Frozen in Time came in. We reviewed that last week. Great little trick. Really impressed with that. So we've got a few more of those in. So there we go. Right. Dean says,
sorry, there is something new.
Dean Setters says, what have we missed? You missed everything. So what's new?
Travelling pencils. Again, okay. kids trick. Very good, this.
Go for it, Mr. Kids Magic.
Very, very good. 2 packs of very organic looking pencils from Crayola, I imagine. Yeah, Crayola. What you do is you remove one of the pencils from one pack, and with a silk you can seal the pencils. I don't know if you can see this. You can seal the pencils through a window in the box, and when you remove one, obviously one red one comes out. You can use that as your magic wand for the trick. You put a hanky over the top. Oh yeah, I've not done it. I've not done it for a while.
Let's have a look. See what's inside.
It's nice.
What have we got?
That's good. Hold on.
Right, so while you're doing that, Peter's asked about a hook by Eric Ross. If you haven't seen a hook, it's insane. So you've got 4 bits of string in your mouth. I think it's 4, maybe 5, maybe 3. and one of them has a fishing treble hook on it. So a treble hook, if you don't fish, is just basically imagine 3 fishing hooks kind of put in a shape. So you put this incredibly dangerous looking hook in your mouth. That hook has one of the bits of string on it, so you can then kind of mix it up. So what you see in theory are 4 or 5 bits of string hanging out from your mouth. One of them is attached to the hook, and individually you get a spectator to grab it and then yank it out really hard and fast, and they will yank out all the bits of string, and of course the last one left in your mouth is the one with the hook. So check out the trailer for hook. It is insane, but you can only get it from Eric himself, so you can't get it from us. He doesn't wholesale it to anybody else, so unfortunately if you want it, you've got to go to him. It is quite expensive, and I think he's in the States, so you're probably going to have to pay shipping in order to get it there. So there we go. Oh, right. Here we go. He's ready.
Here we go. Not sure if we are ready, but basically,
just go for it. What the
hell?
Yeah,
you've got basically a drawer box. This one is a drawer box, very, very nice drawer box. You can show it empty. You want to have a little play with that? You might be able to, yeah. Yeah, so that's full, and then there's a way to show it empty as well. Yep.
Oh! There you go. Right, so
there you go. So an empty thing of pencils.
Empty box.
Okay, empty thing of pencils. You take out the red pencil. You can use this as a magic wand if you like. And what you do is, with a handkerchief, we're going to do some magic words. Jono, do you know any can you see through there? Do you know any magic words?
PropDog.
Oh, brilliant.
Very magical.
PropDog.
Boom. They're here.
How cool is that? And this one is missing the final red pencil.
There you go.
Really nice.
Yeah, you did that right.
Great for a magic colouring book or something like that. If you make them vanish and then the colours are in your book. Nice trick.
There you go.
Good fun.
Right, so that is
colouring
pencils. Right, Dean has mentioned tally-ho. Have we got a new deck of tally-hos in, have we?
Oh, we do.
Oh, go get them. Go get them. Right, I'll quickly check for any more questions. Keep your questions coming in, guys. If you want, we can go as far as 5 o'clock. But without any questions, we will finish early. Sean Taylor, highly recommend the pencils. Excellent, thanks, Sean. And Peter Booth as well. So there you go. I mean, I wouldn't know because I don't do kids magic, but if I was a kid, I'd probably like that. There we go.
Can you ask
anything you would recommend? What?
Where's Dean put these? Oh, here they are.
Oh, there we go. Hello. Right, okay, we'll show the camera. They can't see from here, so we've got no one to bring the camera in today. So
I'm here. New tally-ho deck. It is called a Summer Fan.
Very summery colours. Yeah, lots of green and blue. So there we go. Unfortunately, you can't really open them, but you don't need to. You can see the back. There you go.
As an albino, I am not a summer fan.
There you go. Right, Paul. Yes, we already sell yellow bands that will match it, so that's already sorted. Graham Trigg says anything you would like to recommend. So anything you would recommend coating labels from warning on my lighters. Hang on. So let me get my glasses on. I can't read very well with my glasses.
Yeah, we really need Dean just to read the screen.
Anything you would recommend coating labels from warning on my lighters? Just back from a gig and the heat ruined them. Oh, coating the labels. Gary don't suggest a clear nail varnish. Coating the labels. Are you on about the ungimmicked labels? If you want about the ungimmicked one, just stick on. You can probably try some clear coats. Just go to Homebase or B&Q and just get some clear coat. I'd recommend a matte clear coat, or Tester's dull coat if you have roughing spray at home. That might work the same if you're just trying to protect them that way. If you want about the actual peely bits, just stick them on with card and sealing wax before your gig and just keep them clean beforehand, I guess, in a little bag or something. So yeah, any problems, just drop us an email, Graham. We can probably try and find a solution for you after the live. So, in fact, Monday, because I'm away for the weekend. So,
we're not paid well.
Yeah, well, we've got customers in the shop, so we'll just go and chew everyone's shoelaces. There we go. Please give a review of Insight Pro by Hugo Shelley. I really do not know why would you buy it. Why? It's brilliant.
Yeah,
so Matij, it is brilliant. It is really good. So we haven't got one now. We just got more ordered today coming in. We've got one ready to go. It's packed up for an order though, so we'll have more on Monday. We can demonstrate next week. So basically, Insight Pro, if you don't know, is a deck of cards. Now they are plastic cards. Each card has a chip inside. It's what do they call it? Chip RFID chip inside it. And it's invisible. They're as thin as normal cards. They handle really well. You can even spread them nicely, which you can't with some plastic cards. And then you get a little device which allows you to read them. Now that device you can either have on your sleeve, and all you need to do is go, I think it's 23 centimeters near the cards, and it will tell you what that card is. So you can have a receiver. If you have a close-up pad, you can put one in a close-up pad, which is an option we do for the custom ones. You could put it underneath a table, you could read it. You can connect it, you can get a little earphone on Amazon, so you can put it in your ear and it will tell you what the card is, and you can get it on your phone as well. It'll read outside the door, so I could have a pad over here. I can say to somebody, I'm going to go outside. When you do, take one card out of the packet, put it face down on the pad, and then you come back in the room and you can tell them instantly what it is. So it is a great little trick, and you can buy all the cards and everything individually. It's cheating, it's massively cheating, but you can do miracles with it. In fact, I think Tannen's Magic Shop has one built into their table. So if you type in Tannen's and Insight Pro, I think you see them doing a live video of it in their shop in New York, and you'll just get to see how good it is. But yeah, if you really want to see it, drop us an email before the live next week and we'll get one set up for you and all ready to go. But at the moment, we'd have to go and recharge the batteries or charge it up and all that kind of thing. No, it's not battery. You don't charge the batteries, you charge the unit. There you go. Right, okay. Lots of new people joining, good stuff. Bit late though, we're almost finished. Can you only see the 4 colour stars when you do the yellow ones? What's that? Can you only see the 4 colour stars? Do you sell the yellow ones only for Stargazer? Right, so Stargazer is traditionally done with yellow bands. You can do it with any colour band you want. The packs of bands we do at the moment that have stars have multiple colours in and don't just have yellow. So that's the reason we've got yellow ones in. So you've got just a pack of yellow, or you can just buy the regular yellow bands by a Magic Place and they will be identical to them. So there you go. Right, Graham Prigg, cheers Dave. Yes, something to coat the lighter with a permanent label stuck on it. Basically I do strike 2 with the other lighters. So yeah, I mean, ideally you want a waterproof lighter. I mean, you do get spares. If you want some more spares, I can always send you some more. Graham, just drop us an email, I'll send you some more spares and just replace them at every gig. Or just try a bit of dull coat over it, dull coat or any kind of matte lacquer on it. Right, Scott, Dave, I need a big favour. Please would you come with me to London next year so I can join the Magic Circle? To know these 2 magicians. Well, Scott, I've known you for at least 2 years and I've seen you perform many times, so yeah, I can definitely forward you, second you, so just come to the shop and speak to me, so it's no problem at all, and I'll help you with your routine ready for the circle as well. So John Morton makes a good custom box to hide the inside gimmick. There you go, thank you Chris. Barry Green, hydrostatic shot glass, what's the best way of retrieving the gimmick in a close-up situation? Okay, so hydrostatic shot, yes, good question. Next one over there. So right, is that one? That's for the other one. That's that one. Okay, so hydrostatic shot. There's a couple of ways you can do it. So you're in this situation over here and you're, I've not got any water in, so I'm just going to hold it in place. You're in that situation there. A couple of things you can do. First of all, the traditional way is you hold it 1, 2, 3, you drop it into another glass like that. That's one way of doing it. 2, if you're outside, okay, if you're doing a wedding and you're outside and you want to do it then, it's quite easy just to, once you're ready to go, you go 1, 2, 3 and then just kind of splash it all over your hands. The water will come down, splash over your hand, you just catch a gimmick there and go away with it. 2, you can retrieve it normally, so you can do this whole thing, slide it back off and then slide it back onto your hand again and then just palm it off as you turn it around. You can do that way. But one of the ways that I like to do it, if it's only water, which is all I do when I'm doing it with, I will have usually a little handkerchief or something in my pocket, and once I'm here in this situation, I'll go 1, 2, 3. There, and you do that, just ditch it in your mouth. So just drink the water, ditch it in your mouth and take it away that way. So loads of different ways of doing it, but if there's a glass on the table, more often than not I'll ditch it on the glass and afterwards I'll say I'll take the glass away for you. Or you can just bring a glass, put it down on the table and have it ready to go. So you may want to have a glass of water that you're going to use to pour the liquid in already. So yeah, a couple of different ways of doing it.
Yeah, if you're using your drink or your glass of water, that's ideal, isn't it?
That's ideal, yeah.
Just fish it out.
Either that or just buy 100 gimmicks a month and just throw them away. There you go.
Yeah, that's the better option.
Right, okay, next. What's
I'm from Sweden.
No. When will the Stargazer bands be on your site? We'll try and get them on Monday or Tuesday, Paul. Right. Hello, Roddy McGee. Simon Hill, hello, mate. How are you? Pete James, hello, mate. Roy Marsh, Pete Hathaway, lots of people. Right. What's your hottest selling item this week? What is the hottest selling item this week?
Ooh, eggs. Silk to
I'll
eggs.
tell you what, yeah.
Sold
Do you know what?
loads of
Yeah,
them.
I've been
Loads
making
of
them non-stop. We've sold about 8 or 9 this week, I think. But no, I will actually tell you. We can have a look on the database. I'll do it over here. Keep them busy. Get to entertain. I will physically tell you what it is.
Brilliant. He's physically going to tell us what it is. Physically.
I'm actually going to check with what I'm saying. I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. Products purchase. We're going to do it since last Friday.
We've got class from Sweden saying hello, Dave. Not saying hello, Dave. Saying hello. Fantastic. Yeah. Get your questions in. We've got 7 minutes.
Right. Okay. So the best-selling tricks.
Sold a couple of the new tic-tac-toes, tic-tac-toe X's, which is.
In fact, I'm going to bring it up on here because this is we've got a system here, an automated backup, or an automated system on here that will tell you exactly what people have bought over a certain period. But it's listed in order of actual retail value, so it doesn't really make sense to you guys in terms of numbers, but we can have a quick look down and pull it. So here we go. From the
I'd say
20th of June. Right, what do you think it's going to be?
I reckon it's any card.
Any card. Now we're talking about.
We're going units or retail value.
We're going to go units, not retail value.
Right.
But we've got to discount bicycle cards because you can't say bicycle cards because people buy a lot of cards, right? So I'm going to discount those. Right. Okay. So here we go. In terms of quantities, in the last week, the biggest selling. Right, we've done 27 packs of Bonsalopes.
87
red decks, 31 superior decks, 10 flash post-it pads.
Flash pads and post-it pads.
10 invisible decks. Legal seals have sold a lot of. Easy bang keys, 23 of those, and no bang keys. So do you know what? It's difficult. Inside Pro has probably been our best seller, but we've only sold 2 of them. But we have sold 8 mystery blocks.
Yep.
7 JOLs. Difficult to say really. They're all about even numbers. 8 drinking the newses, that's a pretty good seller. 12 packs of loops. So yeah, gives you an idea, but we haven't had, there's nothing we've sold like 100 of, something new that's come in and everyone's gone, oh, we must have that. So yeah, it's fairly even throughout the board. But what I can probably do is tell you what the best selling trick this year has been, because that'll be a lot easier to see, because that'll stand out like a sore thumb. And the best trick this year has been medium Bonsalopes. Mystery blocks, 275 mystery blocks.
It's a lot of bricks.
Yep, mystery blocks has been our best seller this year. There you go. How about that? Right, okay, next question. Hello Steve Faulkner, hello John Orr. Otter, how many hydrostatic gimmicks have you swallowed so far, Dave? About 25. I don't mind swallowing them, it's when they come out, that's the painful part. There you go. Right, any more questions, guys? If you haven't got any more questions, it's nearly 5 o'clock. We are going to finish up. We've talked about everything we're going to talk about. Next week, Dean will be back, so we can talk about a lot more. And if there's no more questions, and Otter loves a mystery box, good on you, Otter, thank you. We do sell spare gimmicks for the Otter, for the mystery box, Otter, and everyone else who's watching as well. So if you do wear out gimmicks, because they will start wearing out after maybe a few months, we do sell spare gimmicks, and we do Phoenix ones as well. So, and there's a really good video going to be up next week by Young and Strange, who did Mystery Box at Legoland, and it's a really good video, so we're putting that up soon. We've got a new trick coming out by Nick Einhorn. We're doing some filming on Friday. Wednesday.
Earlier in the week.
Wednesday. Wednesday we're doing some filming with Nick, and that's going to be possibly out in the next week or so. We're just waiting for the trailer and the instructions to be done, which is being done by Rick, who's actually watching now. No more questions yet. I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more questions. Right, guys, so that's it for today. Have a great weekend. Thank you all for watching. If you're gigging, have a great gig, and we look forward to seeing you all, well, joining you all, you joining us all next Friday about 4 o'clock. I'll get there eventually.
See you then.
Now, this is the awkward part, because I've got to walk all the way around and turn it off now, so you're going to have a little dead moment there where you've got to look, you know, serious or do something to entertain them while I go and do it.
Hanky, 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 hanky. Oh.
It's still going.
Oh.